In this video, I'm going to be going over how to copy on your new Ricoh MFP. Starting off, we have our 10.1-inch touchscreen panel. This is ran on Android software and is completely customizable, so if I want to move any icons around and customize my home screen, I can. Getting started, we're going to select our copy icon. From here, this is going to show us all of our settings here in our copy function. Off here to the left, we have our color options, so we can select if we want auto color, full color, or black and white. If we'd like, we can default to black and white. By doing so, we just want to select the gear at the bottom right, select Set Current Settings as Default, and then select Program. It's going to ask us if we're sure if this is the change that we want to make. We hit Exit. Getting back in here, I'm going to hit Home. And then once I go back into my copy function, it shows me that I'm now defaulted to black and white. Next is our copy ratio, and this is where we can do any reducing or enlarging. So I'm going to hit Others, that way we can see all of our options. Ricoh has provided us with plenty of percentages and conversions, but in this case, the easiest thing to do is just hit Fit to Paper Size. Because we've selected this option, it's going to figure out the aspect ratio of the image for us. So now we're just choosing which tray or which size we want to go up in size or down in size to, and it's going to fit to the sheet. Here we have our quantity. If you have a larger size job, you don't want to have to keep hitting this plus, so you just tap on the number, input how many copies you'd like to make, and then hit OK. Reset is going to deselect everything we've selected so far and go back to our defaults. Our paper select can be left for auto because we have automatic sensors on our document feeder. It's going to know what size we have as our original, and it's going to pull from the appropriate drawer. Otherwise, if we select on this, we can choose the tray that we want to pull from. In the middle, we have some quick sets, and these can be customized to benefit your workflow. Here in our showroom, we have some quick sets for 2 to 2-sided, 1 to 2-sided, and also because this device has a finisher on it, we also have some quick sets for stapling as well. At the bottom of the copy homepage, we have 4 tabs that will give us additional settings here in our copy application. The first is the original setting tab. From here, we can choose if we want to lighten or darken our document, or we can just leave this set to auto. We can leave our original size set to auto. However, if we have mixed sizes, we can select this option. So say for example, if you have 8.5 by 11 and 11 by 17, selecting this option is going to keep them in those sizes. So it's going to pull from the appropriate drawers. Next is the original type, and this is typically defaulted to text photo. So it's going to pick up whether your original has a text or whether it has a photo. But 2 additional great features here is generation copy and light. Generation copy is a beneficial setting to use if your original has been worn down or tattered. If it's the only original you have, when you select this setting, it's going to darken and saturate it back to its original state. Similarly, light can be used for any originals containing light areas on the document. When we select this setting, it's going to target any light areas and darken and saturate. Next is our batch feature. When this is checked, that means batch is now on. This is a setting that is used anytime that we're doing jobs larger than the document feeder can hold. So for example, if your document feeder holds 100 originals, but you have a 200-page job, batch will walk you through the steps to combine all of your jobs into one. Using this example, you would load your first 100 originals and then press start. Once they have ran through, you would load your next 100 originals and press start again. Lastly, in our original tab is our orientation. When we select readable direction, we mean portrait, and 90 degrees counterclockwise will mean landscape. Next is our finishing tab, and here we can change the output of our copy. When we select sort and stack, it gives us a couple of options. Sort is going to be pages 1 through 10, stack is going to be pages 111, 222, and rotate sort will be sort, but it will collate the job as it's coming out. If your MFP has a finisher on it, the finishing tab will be where you can find all of your stapling options. Ricoh is image driven, so it's going to show you exactly where your staples are going to go. Next is our edit color tab. In this tab, there are multiple settings that allow us to manipulate our document. A really great feature is the stamp setting. This is nice if we have documentation that came without a date or came without page numbering. We can actually add those to our copy. For example, if we wanted to add a date stamp, we could choose the stamp position. Here, we can put it on the top right of the document. We can also change the format of the date, and we can also choose if we want the date to be on all pages or just the first page. And if we have a color device, we can choose if we want it in black or in color. Again, we can also add page numbering to our copy. We can select the position where we want our page numbering to go, and then also if we want it on the first page or all pages. If you're ever scanning booklets or pamphlets, we can choose to erase the center, the border, or both. So it's going to get rid of that gutter line that shows in a book and make it one complete image. The last tab is our two-sided combine, and this is where we can choose all of our settings for two-sided copying. To the left is our original setting, and this pertains to the original that we have in the document feeder. To the right is our print side setting, and this is how we want our copy to print. In this example, I have a two-sided original, so I'm going to select open right to left, and then I want my copy to be printed two-sided, so I select open right to left. Again, Ricoh is image driven, so you're going to see exactly how your copy is going to print. To the far right is combine settings, and this is going to allow you to put multiple images or multiple pages onto one sheet. This concludes how to copy on your new Ricoh MFP. If you have any further questions, please feel free to reach out to your Centric Corporate Trainer.